Hey guys, so I'm filming a short video today. Today is Monday, April 10th, 2017. And the reason I'm filming this video is just to give a little bit more information about what Amazing Selling Machine is, ASM. What is ASM? So in that video that we filmed that you saw at the top of our website, we explained how it's changed our lives and how it's helped us to build $1 million plus per year business. But I wanted to film a short video to give you a little bit more credibility about the course itself, kind of what it goes over, and the reason why you might kind of feel like it's a little bit of a mystery sandwich. We're definitely not trying to create a mystery sandwich for you, but so here I'm just going to jump right into it. So Amazing Selling Machine, or ASM, I'm going to refer to it as ASM from now on, so it's easier to say than Amazing Selling Machine. So ASM is a course that was developed by Jason Katzenbach and Matt Clark about 5 years ago, five and a half, something like that. And it was originally designed as a course to teach people how to create their own business selling physical products on Amazon.com. So that's just kind of the basic overview of what it is, or in a nutshell, right? Like if it was a 30-second elevator pitch. But I want to go into a little bit more detail. The reason we have this website that you have clicked on is because the course is not available right now. It's not live. You cannot purchase or do the course currently. So what we were just told about 2 weeks ago is that for the first time in a year and a half, the Amazing Selling Machine course is going to be re-released to the public, and it's going to be all new. So this is very, very exciting because for the last year and a half it has not been available, and so we've just kind of gone about doing our own thing, and when people ask us to do that course, we're not able to help them do the course. In the past, what happens is every 6 months or so they have re-released a new version of ASM. So Chelsea and I, when we did the course back in 2014, just about exactly 3 years ago, in May and June of 2014, it was ASM 3, and now it's ASM 7. So how that works is when the course is released, there's going to be a series of webinars, live webinars, that are hosted by the ASM producers. So the newest version of ASM, which is the one that we're talking to you about, is ASM 7, and it should be live within the next week or so. I don't know, I don't have an exact date for you, and I honestly don't know. I would tell you if I knew. So how it works is there's a couple of webinars where the owners of the company, so I'm assuming it's going to be Jason and Matt, and I think they're doing this version in conjunction with a couple of friends of ours, Mike and Rich. So I think the four of them, or at least three out of the four of them, are going to be hosting these live webinars. The reason why we have our website that you clicked on is so that you can get enough information, and if you are interested enough, put your information in the sign-up boxes above, you know, your name and your email address, and then when those webinars are coming out, we can email those to you so that you can get more information on the course, because the course is like I said, it's brand new. I don't even know fully what's on the course, but I do know this. The information in the course, the reason that they've made it new is because Amazon and Facebook and all the different tools that we use to build our business is an evolving thing. The internet is always evolving. Does that make sense? So what worked 3 years ago mostly still works today, but there's going to be different tweaks. Even if it's just like the format of the website is different than it was 3 years ago. But this type of a business opportunity has evolved a lot. So there's going to be a lot of new content. And that's why they're making it brand new for you guys. So I'm really excited because we get to redo the course also. So let me show you a little bit about how the course actually works. And if at any point you get bored with me rambling on, because I tend to ramble on a little bit, just go put your information in the sign-up form above or below. There's going to be one up there and one down here. And then we'll email you the information about the webinars and how to get signed up for the course. I don't exactly know how much it's going to cost yet, but if you still need a bit more credibility and you want to keep watching me ramble on, that's what this is for. Is for if you're a little bit skeptical or you want more information, that's why I'm filming this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tab over to this. So this right now is the most current version of Amazing Selling Machine, and this is ASM 6. So you can see it's a real website. You cannot access this course currently. Now, I've paid for Amazing Selling Machine, so I currently have access to this one, and I'm going to have access to every version of ASM that is launched in the future as far as I know, and that's really cool. So this company, this is Matt Clark, this is what he looks like, and if I go ahead and resume the course, let's see, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and click resume, and it might go ahead and just throw me into the last module that I was doing, but this is what I wanted to show you. If I go to content, and again, the new one might be a little bit different here, okay? I'm not going to actually play the video for you, I didn't mean to do that, but I wanted to show you that there's different modules, okay? So the first module is kind of a welcome module, and this module, at least in ASM 6, 3, 4, 5, and 6, the ones that we studied, pretty much goes over the opportunity of Amazon and why it's important to sell on Amazon and why this is such a great opportunity. Module 2 kind of gets into choosing products and how to find the right type of products that you might want to sell. So let's just stop there for a second and jump on over to Amazon real quick. So when you go to Amazon.com, it's a huge website. Now just so you know, Amazon.com is the largest online retailer on the planet. Okay, and now Amazon's got like a bunch of different versions of Amazon. They've got Amazon in different continents and stuff like that. So they've got Amazon UK, Amazon Canada, different things like that. So this is Amazon.com, which is obviously the US. So they're going to teach you how to look for products that are doing really well on Amazon. You know, they've got all these different departments, and you can choose any department that you'd like to sell in, and anybody can actually start a business doing this. So let's say you're really into, I don't know, sports and outdoors. So you might go into that category, and the Amazing Selling Machine ASM course will show you, let me just click on that, how to, let's say you're into exercise and fitness. You kind of like working out, you like getting in shape, and there might be products that you really like that you've purchased on Amazon. So, and these are not any of the products that I sell, and I don't particularly know who sells these, but it doesn't matter. The point being, you could go in to this category and they will show you through some proprietary software which of these products are selling really well. And let's say you really like yoga mats, for example, and they will actually teach you, and this is what they taught us, how to find the manufacturers and suppliers of whatever product you're interested in, or products plural, and how to build a brand around your own brand of yoga mats. Imagine how cool that would be. So you're not going to be selling other people's products. You're not going to be manufacturing them. You are going to be sourcing them. I kind of use this analogy, and I really like this analogy. I love shopping at Trader Joe's. For those of you who go grocery shopping, which should be everyone, I like Trader Joe's. And Trader Joe's, what they've done is they've built their business model on finding really good quality products and then branding those products as their own. I'm a big fanatic of Trader Joe's peanut butter. Okay, I love their crunchy salted peanut butter. Trader Joe's does not manufacture that peanut butter. They don't have their own peanut, processing facility. So what they do is they simply find a good manufacturer of peanut butter. They slap their label on there. They have some kind of a deal that they work out where they get that product in bulk for a slightly lower price than they would sell to other people, and they market it as Trader Joe's brand. You are essentially going to be Trader Joe's on Amazon. Okay, so again, using this yoga mat example, you might go ahead and sell yoga mats or whatever it is, maybe pet supplies, or it could be beauty related or kitchen related. Does that kind of make sense? So they're going to teach you not only how to find the products that are doing well and how to find the products that maybe are too competitive, so you'll find that good medium, but then how to source those products. There's a bunch of different ways to source them. One of the ways you might have heard of is Alibaba.com. and that's kind of one of the tools we use. I'm not going to get too heavily into this, but this is a huge website where you can find manufacturers and suppliers for products. But you can get into a lot of trouble if you're not properly trained on how to use a tool. Does that make sense? Like, imagine if you gave your teenager the keys to your brand new car, which is super high tech and has a lot of horsepower, and they don't know how to drive that car, they could wind up crashing. So that was a big fear of mine, is like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know how to do international commerce and order overseas and all this kind of stuff, or heck, even if the product was manufactured in the US, I wouldn't know where to start. So the Amazing Selling Machine course walks you step by step. Each one of these modules, let's go ahead and click on the welcome module, has multiple videos. And not just videos, but when you click on a video, there's all this content, and then there's PDF documents, and there's Q&A sessions. So what's going to happen is this course, when it gets released in a week or so, it's going to be delivered live. And what that means is there's going to be, of course, a lot of pre-recorded content, but then there's going to be lesson Q&A where you can go in there and chat with other people. There's going to be a Facebook group where there's a huge community of people that you can network with. ASM itself, Amazing Selling Machine, has their own forums and support network. They're just a very, very good company, and they always exchange with you in abundance of what you expect. So they've been great for us. So each module has a series of however many videos it takes to train on that subject. And then once you train on the first thing, you're going to have to do homework, and there's accountability, which I love because I'm lazy and I don't like to work very hard and I hate studying. So when I get to see it in a video and it says, you know, to create your Amazon account, you know, go to this website and create your account and press this button and press that button and fill out this form, and don't do this because if you do this, that's going to cost you an extra $40 a month. So they know all of that stuff, and they walk you through step by step every little thing that you might run across. So going back to the course itself, yeah, so that's like the welcome module. They got module two, which is like finding the products that are doing well, and then this is 3 is usually about like sourcing. Where do you actually purchase the products from, and how do you do the branding and the packaging and do all the shipping and all that kind of stuff, because it can be overwhelming. But if you do it step by step, it's not overwhelming. And I just want to just tab back over here for a second. Hi! I just wanted to say a couple things on that subject. You know, Chelsea and I, when we signed up for this course in 2014, we didn't have any background in selling anything on the internet. I joke around about my purchase history. My entire account history on Amazon was one item. I had purchased one item on Amazon, and that was a Hawaiian shirt for a Magnum PI costume, because I was Magnum PI for Halloween back in, I think, 2012 or 13. So that was the only thing I'd ever purchased on Amazon before doing this course. We had no background in internet marketing. I'm not a very tech-savvy type of person. But what I was and what we were, Chelsea and I were very hungry, and we were very determined to build our own business. We had looked at different models. I come from a background of business consulting, more in the brick and mortar type of businesses. So small businesses like automotive repair shops. I'm more of a car guy than I am an internet guy. Don't let the glasses and the button-up shirt fool you. So my background was not internet. Chelsea has a finance background and a film background. She went to film school, and she's an artist, and she's a brilliant writer, but internet marketing was not our thing. So we just happened to come across somebody who's like us now that was saying, guys, there's this course, you should check it out. And at the time, they were doing really, really well. They're doing amazing now, but at that time for us, what seemed really, really well is now kind of like, yeah, that's pretty good. And we signed up, we did the course, and in our first month, we made $10,000 in sales. And we paid for the course and the inventory and all of our startup costs. In the second month, we did like 25,000, and then 35, and then 50, and it went up from there. So last year, And I'm not saying this to brag, I'm just telling you these numbers so that you can have hope that this is real. And I'm trying to give you a little bit more credibility if you're kind of like me and a natural skeptic. Last year, we actually were able to do over $1 million in sales just on that one Amazon account. We actually have more than one Amazon account, but just in that one Amazon account that we originally started, not including our own website or any other sales, we did over $1 million on that one account. And it's been a life changer, guys. We've been able to travel. I remember when I quit my job. So we signed up for the course in May, I believe it was April or May of 2014, and we kind of started actually selling our own products. It took us about 7 or 8 weeks to source a product and go through those first 2 or 3 modules to get it up and selling on Amazon. And I'll tab over real quick and just kind of show you, this is our account. This is the back end of Amazon Seller Central where all of our stuff is. And as you can see, we have a bunch of products for sale now. But originally we started with just one, and it took us about 7 weeks to get that one product selling. And I think it was about 6 or 7 months after that first sale where we were making enough money. We had already more than replaced both of our full-time job incomes. Well, she was part-time, but both of our incomes from our jobs. And we had enough money in savings where we felt very comfortable that if we both quit our jobs right now, we will make enough money and we'll have enough in savings where we feel confident that we can go full-time. And that's what we did. And that was in March 1st of 2015 when we went full-time. And I remember we took a road trip. We used to live in Southern California. Right now we're in Austin, and I'm going to go ahead and see. I don't know if the computer can focus on that outside because of the backlit, but that's, if I can get the angle right. That's Austin. That's downtown Austin. There we go. Downtown Austin back there. So we're up in the kind of clubhouse of our apartment building here in Austin. We recently moved to Austin about a year ago, so we didn't get a house yet because we wanted to check out the different neighborhoods. But back in 2015, when we quit our jobs, we took a road trip. We lived in California at the time. We drove up the coast of California, and we kind of just planned out our attack on how to launch new products. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been so much fun. We get to travel more than we've ever traveled. We get to meet tons of cool people. We have so many friends now all over the U.S., even outside of the U.S. And we get to go to events, and we're always learning. And that's the great thing, is like that transition from the 9-to-5 mindset to an entrepreneur, where you get to call your own shots, and your boss isn't telling you when to show up to work or how hard to work. Because I'm 100% confident that if you're watching this video, you're probably like me, and you probably already work hard. If you don't work hard, by the way, if you're just trying to make a quick buck, if you're just trying to do some kind of get-rich-quick scheme or some kind of pyramid or, make money and dash type of deal, don't sign up. Please don't give us your information, because that's not the kind of course that this is. This is not a get-rich-quick. This is not a pyramid scheme. It's not multi-level marketing. We were interested in building a real business that is ours. We can brand it. It's a corporate entity. It's legitimate. I can sell this business tomorrow if we wanted to and make a lot of money and go do something else. I don't want to, because it's got a lot of growth left. But so yeah, I'm confident that if you're a hard worker like we are, we were working our butts off for somebody else to make them wealthy, to make them rich, helping somebody else build their dream. But what about you? So that's kind of what gets me inspired. And now we have the opportunity where we get to coach a lot of people, and we get to teach at events and workshops. And that's kind of a little side thing that we do. I don't like to do a lot of personal coaching anymore, just because that's what I used to do for a living, and I like to be able to travel and not be too accountable to other people, but a little bit here and there where it makes sense. So anyway, that's the main reason I wanted to film this video, just to give you a little bit more insight as to what the course covers. So, we talked about finding products and sourcing the products, and then this would be like launching the product on Amazon, marketing the product on Amazon, and then there's all kinds of stuff beyond Amazon, building a Facebook audience, and I won't get into all of it, but there's basically how this works is there's there's multiple modules, and as the course, when you actually start the course, you will do, they will launch a new module every week or so. I think it's about every week. So it's usually about an 8 to 12 week course. And I don't know how ASM 7 is going to be because it's brand new and all new content, right? But it was about an 8 to 12 week course. You don't, if you go behind schedule, if you're taking a little longer than some other people, you have lifetime access to these modules. So you don't have to follow in real time as they launch each module. You can always go back and review. Some people take a little bit longer than others. So you don't have to feel pressure that you're falling behind or anything like that. It's not like going to a college where you have to be on, you have to show up to class on time, you have to show up for the finals, you have to get a good grade or you're kicked out of the class. This is all about you taking the time, networking with the people that are helping you, doing it at your own pace. So that is an overview of Amazing Selling Machine. This video was for the people like me that want a little bit more information. And if you have any other questions, my advice is to go ahead and enter your information in that sign-up form. One of the two. I don't even know where it is. But enter your information. We will send out links to those live webinars. There's going to be live Q&A with the owners of Amazing Selling Machine and their coaches that will help you to determine if this is the right course. What Chelsea and I are offering is we're offering, on top of the Amazing Selling Machine course, whenever it does go live after those webinars, if you sign up and actually do the ASM course, we're going to give you some bonuses, which we're going to email to you later. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag yet, but it's going to be some really good bonuses because over the last few years, we have developed quite a lot of additional content that, you know, just through building our own businesses, what we have found to be helpful. Strategies, extra videos, little hacks, different things like that to make building your business even easier. And on top of that, we have even more bonuses. So it's going to be fun. Enter your information. We'll email you very soon, and then hopefully we'll see you on some of those live webinars very shortly. Thanks for watching.